Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to McLaughlin Arena on the campus of the University of Prince Edward Island. We're here for the first ever all-island matchup in the U16 Nova Scotia AAA Hockey League. Today, the Eastern Dukes will host their island counterparts, the Western Rebels. Teams are very familiar with each other. In a sense, they've mostly all played in the U15 AAA League coming through. They're well acquainted with one another. We should have a great matchup here underway shortly from McLaughlin Arena on the University of Prince Edward Island campus. The visiting Western Rebels and the host Eastern Dukes will be underway shortly. Give it a second. So just about underway here at McLaughlin Arena. We welcome those who are tuning in via the YouTube broadcast. We should have a great matchup between the Western Rebels, who bring a 3-1 record into this afternoon's game, and the undefeated Eastern Dukes, who sport a 4-0 record with a plus 21 goals for and against differential. Both teams are up for it, that's for sure, and here we go. Puck gets in across the Duke zone, back to center. Dalton Gass throws it towards the Rebels' end. Now we're through center again. Controlled by the Dukes, looking to go D to D, hits a skate. Deep in the Duke zone. That's Grayson Arsenault fighting for it. Along with Cohen Warren, they're digging together with the Dukes. Ethan Hansen comes away with it, gives it to Ramsey McGinnis. So we've got a 2-on-2. McGinnis has Quinn on the outside. There's an easy shot to Colby Mond, who steers it cleanly into the corner. The Dukes will chase after it, and the Rebels will have it centered, and just slips out past the Dukes defenseman Seth Lawless. He's got Arsenault in two, and that's tipped deep into the Rebels' end. York Bistric gives chase. We've got a fast-paced game already. Rebels looking to clear it out. Nice breakout pass there to Arsenault. That's going to be close to offside. Chased into the Duke zone, and the Rebels will change personnel. Caden Zafiris headmans it, just misses Sandy McDonald's, who takes a fierce bump from Luke McKinnon, 88. The Rebels. Sorry, that's Cam McKenna of the Rebels, correction. Puck is in behind Colby Mond's net for the Rebels. Both teams battling hard for it. Evan McFarland clears it into the zone behind the Duke's net. He chases after it, followed in there by Gavin Oliver. Though here's a clear pass. And a stick on that by Seth Lawless. Deflected that shot by Ben Wood for the Rebels. It's into the corner. Another clean shot on goaltender Lincoln Kennedy, steered into the corner. McDonald for the Dukes picks it up in his corner. Becca McCabe's going to chase after that, looking to clear this for the Dukes. Seth Lawless has got this up to Ethan Hansen, who's simply going to try to chip it out. That's 22. Brogan Chason is able to keep it in for the Rebels. Now it's a chase, it's a race. Dukes are going to make personnel changes, and here come the Rebels. End-to-end action at this point. Well-balanced teams. That's Chason looking to keep that in, and he does so successfully. Now he comes in at this slot. He got a clean shot, and he scores. Brogan Chason walks right in. Clean winner to beat Lincoln Kennedy. First goal given up by Kennedy this season. This is the first time the Dukes have trailed this season. So an early 1-0 start for the visiting Western Rebels. That should help them amend their loss yesterday, a 5-2 loss at home to the visiting Dartmouth Voyageurs. So they're on the board early, and the Dukes are going to look to try to tie this up. Western Rebels goal scored by number 22, Brogan Chason, unassisted. Goal by number 22, Brogan Chason, unassisted. Chason was a member of the Prince County Warriors last year in the U15 AAA League. As mentioned earlier, lots of these players graduated from that league and know each other well. Players who played against each other are now teammates and so on. Puck is in neutral zone. Ramsey McGinnis sidesteps a big hit, but possibility from McKeon Trainer, and he's got it all the way in. Fires one on Mond in the Rebels' net. That's steered away to the corner. Dukes looking to maintain that. A little more physical game starting out. Both teams have had lots of penalties in the last couple of games, so they're looking to keep that under control, I'm sure. Noel McQuillan now being chased by Jack Gallant. That's cleared into the neutral zone. The Rebels 55, Reese Gallant dumps that in. Kennedy handles it easily and leaves it for Dalton Gass behind his net. There's Noel McQuillan. He's going to front man that up. And that's tipped deep into the Rebel zone, but not all the way. Clearing pass. And it looks like we're going to have our first penalty of the game. That's going to go to the Dukes, number 23, York Bistric. And we've got a head contact penalty. 23. So the Rebels not only have the lead, but they have the first man advantage of the game. Cam McKenna keeps that in at the blue line, and he's going to chase in after it. Broken up neatly by the Dukes. That's Max Campbell on the half wall. He centers it back to Campbell. A nice block shot there by Sandy McDonald of the Dukes, and will force the Rebels back towards their own net and to reset. Rebels get a couple, the Dukes get a couple new forwards on. Duke's penalty to number 23, York Bistrick, 2 minutes for head contact. That's Bistrick, 2 minutes for head contact. So the Rebels looking to push out of their own end. A missed pass there. That's going to be intercepted by Colin Proud and sent easily down back towards the Rebels goaltender, Mont. Colin Proud does a nice stick poke check there. He's got a 1-on-4 opportunity. Poked away, and Beckett McCabe is going to clear that down with less than 1 minute to go in the penalty. Chased in there by Parker McDonald behind the Rebel zone. Pulled out now by Cam Griffin, among the league leaders in scoring in this league early on. We got a 2-on-1. Oh, and there's an easy tap in for Chason for his second of the game. So the Rebels jump up to a quick 2-0 lead. A 2-on-1 situation. Chason was pinching as a defenseman. It was set up nicely there. So Chason with his second of the game. And the Dukes find themselves in a hole they have not found themselves in yet this year. They're going to have to do some work to try to level this up. The Rebels are smarting perhaps from their loss yesterday, and they're ready to go. It's obvious. Rebels goal scored by number 22, Rogan Chason. Assists go to number 92, Cam Griffin, and number 19, Grayson Arsenault. That's Chason from Griffin and Arsenault. So we have a face-off now down in the Rebel zone. Dukes find themselves down 2-0. There's a clean shot, off the post by Gass. Perhaps their best chance thus far, the Dukes. The Rebels will look to stick handle that out of their own end. Smartly kept in almost by Gass with a stick, and now Quinn over to Ramsey for the Dukes. That's Reese Gallant looking to extradite the puck from his own. Dukes are able to break that up. McQuillan takes it behind his own end. Headman pass to Ramsey McGinnis. He's got that to Quinn as they clear the blue line. Broken up there, weak pass attempt by Hansen. That goes behind the Rebel zone now. The Rebels are looking to pull out as the Dukes change to give the Rebels a little bit of skating room. That's Gamble looking to center. Sorry, that's Jack Gallant looking to center that. And now Reese Gallant on his own red line, behind his own red line. He's got that to Lawless now behind. Good pass up to Zafiris. He chips it to Bistrick. We've got a potential icing if Bistrick can chase it down. It's not. It's been nullified. Bistrick looks to clear that in front. There it is in front of goaltender Mond. McKeon Trainer's got that for the Rebels. Bistrick keeps it in the corner. Looking to feed the D. Glove to head, I think, is the call, even though it was kept in at the blue line. But they're going to call that glove to head. We have a little less than 13 minutes gone left in our first period, with a 2-0 lead by the Western Rebels. This again is the first ever all-island matchup in the NSU 16 AAA. A bit of a historic day here today on the campus of University of Prince Edward Island. Rebels with a clean win. Their defensive moving along quickly. That's chipped deep on Kennedy. He's going to cover that over. We're going to have a face-off to the left of goaltender Lincoln Kennedy, who came into this game riding a consecutive 6-0 shutout string. First two games were 6-0 victories and shutouts for Kennedy. Certainly can't fault him for much of the first 2 goals. They were pretty clean shots. Now here's McDonald for the Dukes. He's centering. Oh, it didn't get across the blue line, and the Rebels will change direction and go the other way. They again find themselves in a 2-on-1. There's a shot that went high. Maybe Kennedy got a tip on that. Regardless, it's over the glass. And we're going to see it face off down to the right of goaltender Lincoln Kennedy. The Rebels will work it in behind the zone. Tracked down there by Cole down. That's Grayson Arsenault. And the Dukes look to move it across. There's a headlong pass from Mossy to Bray Johnson. And the Rebels are going to take it the other way. A stick on that by Ben Chaffee. And there's Grayson Glant. He's got a good move on the defenseman, but Kennedy all over that short side. Nothing getting through there at all. Keeps the puck out and preserves the 2-0 deficit at this point. There's a clean win by, and tipped out neatly by Sandy McDonald of the Rebels. Chase on. Chases after that on defense, clears it all the way back down to his number part. Seth Lawless, number 22, in the center for Bistrick. He's going to throw it in across the blue line. Tried to be kept in there. Bistrick's got it in the slot again. He's got a shot. Oh, a great leg save there by Colby Mon. That's the sharpest he's had to have been so far this game. The Dukes continue to push hard through it in the Rebel zone. Back to the D, they're going to work it around. That's Bistrick to Oliver. Cole Dowling stuffs a Duke right there at the blue line, won't let him through. Dowling's able to get that out. And here comes 79, Evan McFarland. McFarland centers it. A turn and fire by Jake Campbell. That missed the net. The Dukes are simply trying to clear this out of their own zone at this time, being hemmed in a little bit by the Rebels. It's cleared around the other end. Ramsey McGinnis for the Dukes will go get that. Kept in by Evan McFarland behind the net. That's Jake Campbell forcing his way into it. Almost hooks it right out front. Cole Dowling is going to wind one up, and that's going to be high and over the glass. And we'll have another stoppage of play. 10:37 mark of the first period. So the face-off coming off of the Rebels' stick will be just outside the Dukes' zone. We have a delayed offside situation, although the Rebels aren't currently aware of that, so that gives the Dukes a little bit of free time to negotiate. A good pass to Proud through the middle. He's pinching up as a defenseman. Here he comes around the right side. Proud's going to need a little bit of help there. He's got it in the form of Ethan Hansen behind the net. There's Ramsey McGinnis as well, digging for it. And the Rebels are going to look to skate that out. And they do so. That's Reese Gallant with a 1-on-3 situation. The Rebels are changing. Neatly swung around there by Quinn. He gets it back. Luke McKinnon's going to get that out of his own zone. Quinn's going to take a blast on Kobe Mon from 80 feet. Mon steers it easily to the corner. Now here's Bistrick looking to push that in. He needs a little help from his teammates. Parker McDonald joins in the chase. Nolan McQuillan's going to chip in there. He easily gets that across the blue line. McQuillan's going to get a low shot. Mon steers that into the corner with a leg pad. And now the Rebels come away again. Here's 91, that's Ben Wood. 90 Wood on Chaffee 7. He gets it in front. And the Dukes defense was able to clear that out of harm's way. A shot that pinballs into the corner. That's Chaffee looking to clear that out. For the Dukes, it's pinned up against the board. Bistrick is working hard there against Christian Cameron. That shot never made it through. McQuillan was able to block that as a D. Nice work by Gamble there to pinch and get that puck in behind the Duke zone. Now the Dukes break out. McGinnis, he's got Beckett McCabe, and just a hair offside that was Parker McDonald. Just eager to get to that goal a little quick. Shots on goal are 6-6. What really matters is the goals behind the goal line, and that's 2-0 in favor of the Rebels at this time. Fast-paced game. Fast-paced game to be sure on this. I want to call it a holiday Monday, but it's more of a Remembrance Monday for National Truth and Reconciliation Day observance. So here come the Rebels. That's Cole Dowling. He's going to stop and pull up, looking to get that deep. He's going to carry it across, and the puck looks like it's going to come back out over the Dukes line. They're going to have to reset, are the Rebels. Lawless going to lug that out of his own end, runs into Ben Milligan, who prevents that from happening. Gavin Oliver's going to get that now to Bray Johnson, who has that bump off his stick. Johnson will try it again. He's got a pass intercepted at center. That was intended for Willem Mossy. Good look there for the Rebels, just hit the outside of the net. They're skating with purpose. A nice shot there. Hit the post. Kennedy was right there, though. No chance for that to go in. Johnson's going to lug it out. He's got a 1-on-3 situation. Going to dump and get a change of personnel for the Dukes. Fresh legs coming out to chase that. Luke McKinnon around his own zone. He's got over to Ben Milligan. Oh, dangerously in front of the crease. Rebels were unaware of that, perhaps other than Kobe Mond, and he was able to prevent that from going in. Cohen Warren for the Rebels digging in there. Sandy McDonald, clear shot. Oh, a great chance for Bistrick. And another clean shot saved by Kobe Mond. That was the Dukes' best chance to date. Bistrick left all alone. Now the Dukes seem to have control of it in the Rebel zone. They swing it around, D to D. Back to Dalton Gass. Zephyrus Falls able to get a shot towards the net. Luke McKinnon looks to just dump that out. Back to center. Crowds over to Gass, and the Dukes may have the Rebels on a bit of a change. Here comes Bistrick and Gass. Bistrick makes a shot. Going to miss that net entirely, though. Proud to an empty D-wing. Picked up by Ramsey McGinnis. Gass sees his teammate Quinn in the center. Quinn lugs it across his wrong wing, centers it dangerously in front. It gets all the way to the opposite side of the ice. And the Rebels look to have an option here. Evan McFarland skating, and that's Ben Chaffee trying to hold him up. Well defended there by the Rebels, the Dukes' Ben Chaffee, pardon me. Caught in the feet. It's always a dangerous position when that comes free. There's Evan McFarland again. 79, and he takes a bump from Quinn, bumped off the puck. Here's Ethan Hansen, is able to get it out. He's going to work against Christian Cameron. Stick check there by Nolan McQuillan seems to have stopped the momentum from the Rebels going forward. We've got a bit of a scrum at the red line. And here's Beckham McCabe, he's through. Going to take, a shot. Fanned on the shot. He's looking to regroup. He's got it back to 5, which is Nolan McQuillan. Can McQuillan get a shot all the way in? Oh, a great steer there to the corner by Mond. Bistrick unable to pounce on that rebound. And now we have neutral zone action back in the Duke zone. Lawless looking to quickly get that up, but it's intercepted by 88, which is Cam McKenna. McKenna's moving in across the Duke's line. He leaves it. Great stop by there. Kennedy open again. And Kennedy! Oh, he thought he had a toe on it. Just off the toe and in. Again, not much the goaltender for the Dukes could do in that situation. Left behind there a little bit. And it looks like, again, a 2-on-1 capitalization by the Western Rebels as they go up 3-0 with 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
17-91-88.
Rebels goal scored by number 17, Ian Skierman. Assists, 91, Ben Wood, and number 88, Cam McKenna. That's Skierman from Wood and McKenna. So the Dukes find themselves in a big hole that they haven't seen yet this year. There's a blast from Chason looking for the third goal in his afternoon, but that was gloved cleanly by goaltender Lincoln Kennedy. We knew this would be a good matchup. We knew both teams will want to beat the other. They know each other very well from minor hockey days, battling with and against each other all along the way. So familiarity, and nobody really wants to lose this one. So the Dukes break it out. Stop there by Gamble, who throws it right back in, and the Dukes will have to start again. Kennedy handles it cleanly to his defensive partner. Jack Gallant in behind the net, trying to center that out for Max Gamble. Now the Dukes look like they're going to pull it out. McDonald sends it out to Zafiris, who's stopped at the blue line. The Dukes have to regroup. They were on a delayed offside situation. Now Gass has it. He's going to lug it across center ice. That's need by Jack Gallant. And 71 is McKeon Trainer. He's got a 3-on-1 situation. Crossbar for Gamble. Dukes seem to be getting caught up in some odd man situations. This is the third game in 3 days for each team, so they're all busy. That's thrown in harmlessly, and Kennedy's got that one under wraps with 3:41 to go here in the third period. Looks like the Dukes are going to get that out of their own zone. There's a long lead pass, McGinnis to Quinn. Unable to grab it cleanly, but the puck is down in the other zone. McGinnis leaves it for Chaffee. Chaffee throws it towards the net. It gets redirected into the corner. And now the Rebels will start out on their own zone. That's Cohen Warren. Gives it over to 9 with Ben Milligan. Milligan's got it in the Dukes corner. Now it's going to be pushed out of there and all the way out into the neutral zone. That's thrown in deep by the Dukes. They're going to give a little bit of chase there. Becca Quinn's in. Ethan Hansen is in. That's Milligan looking to get it out of the Rebel zone. Here they come again. Chason is up on the rush. He's looking for goal number 3 on the day. He's met there by his number part, Seth Lawless. Held in the corner is the puck. Nolan McQuillan looking to come out. That comes out dangerously, but there's Duke's defenseman Gavin Oliver to clear that. Oh, and rubbed out there was Cole Dowling. By Cole Dowling, rather, was a Duke forward. Now Lawless is looking to clear that. He's going to go the vertical route, and we have a 2-on-1, but that may be offsides. So we still have an oh dear, we still have an offside. And Rebels defenseman Cole Dowling made sure that everybody knew it was offside as he decked Sandy McDonald after the whistle. And we may have some pleasantries being exchanged or some introductions perhaps. No penalty going to be called on that one, although the Dukes coaching staff is asking for one. We're simply going to have the face-off dropped outside the Rebel zone. And now we actually are going to have a penalty thrown towards the Dukes. We're going to have an unsportsmanlike bench minor towards the Dukes. And they're going to be fighting uphill yet again. They're going to try to kill this penalty down 3-0. The Rebels get the man advantage and the opportunity to have the face-off in the Duke zone. Duke's penalty, sportsmanlike bench minor, will be served by number 3, Parker McDonald. So with 2 minutes remaining and 1:44 on the penalty, the Rebels will look to add to their lead. Ben Wood chases in. He's got that back to Reese Gallant on defense. Looking to get a clean shot. Luke McKinnon's got a clean shot there. On that just grazed the crossbar. Had a good look, found its way through the body of traffic. Brad Sigsworth's got it in the corner, fighting with Dalton Gass for the Dukes, who's trying to get that out and cleaned. Max Gamble's in there for the Rebels around the net. He's got some company from the Dukes. He's taken out. There's Reese Gallant trying to decide whether to shoot or pass on the lefty for the Rebels. He clears it over to Luke McKinnon. McKinnon's going to let one go. Doesn't get all the way through. Stopped there by defenseman Colin Proud, who's quickly taken out by a Rebels forward. Proud's going to smartly take some climb off the clock as he looks to delay the movement of the puck in the left corner. Referee's going to, and now the referee's going to pull that one down with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. A 3-0 lead for the Rebels and 49 seconds left on the penalty to the Dukes bench. Dukes have it, and they were able to clear it out. Now they're going to give chase. Bistrick may be the first one there for the Dukes. Zafiris is chasing in to see if he can get a clean pass in front of the net. Zafiris does get it out in front of the net. He makes a nice move to sidestep Evan McFarland on the Rebels. So we've got 2-4 checking for the Dukes, trying to hem the Rebels in their own end on this power play. Successful so far in the last 15 seconds. Now that's, Rebels defenseman behind his own zone starting out. All the way over, that looks like Griffin, who turns and lets it go back to McFarland. Two teammates last year from the Prince County Warriors of the U15 AAA League. Looks like the penalty is going to be over, and the Dukes have successfully cleared this one. McDonald's back on the ice. 13 seconds left. The Rebels are going to try for one more. That's sent all the way down by the Dukes. No challenge there for Mon. He's got it up. We've got 5 seconds remaining. And it looks like that is going to do it for period number 1. So after one period of play between the Prince Edward Island teams in the NSU 16 AAA League, first ever meeting, all island teams, the early advantage goes to the Western Rebels, 3-0 against the Eastern Dukes. We'll take a short break for the flood and intermission, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back to McLaughlin Arena, Charlottetown, PEI. We're ready for period number 2 of the first all-island matchup in the NSU-16 AAA Hockey League. We're underway. The Dukes find themselves in a 3-0 hole, and they look to jump right back on that. A good jump in there by Gass, who pinched. Got a nice shot away, cleared away by the stick buff, Kobe Mon. Now we're back through center. Bistrick's got it. He sends it back over to Colin Proud. He's going to take it in and carry his own momentum forward. Here's a good chance by Zafiris. He's going to throw it into the corner, and the Dukes are, Sandy McDonald's going to chase in for that. McDonald's got it back to Gass, who's got a bit of a lane. Oh, he loses the puck on the slippery ice service, and Luke McKinnon's going to try to clear that. He does so, up to Max Campbell, who dumps it cleanly into the Duke zone. Gass struggling to find a handle. Here's Bistrick across the Duke's blue, it's the Rebels blue line. McDonald centers it deep into the Rebels corner, and Luke McKinnon's got it, and he's going to rush it out. Ben Chaffee there to defend. But Gamble goes high for that one. Keeps it in, and here comes Nolan McQuillan from the Rebels, dangerously in front of his own end. He's got to dump it off to his D partner, Chaffee, who sends it clear ice across to Caden McClernand. Puck is in the corner to the right of Lincoln Kennedy. Rebels are still able to keep that in by Cam McKenna, looking to center it. And here comes Caden McClernand. He's got a little bit of skating room, number 2 for the Dukes. He's going to throw it in and chase it himself. Mossy and McClernand going after it for the Dukes. There's 77, Christian Cameron to defend. He comes away with it. Ben Milligan starts out for the Dukes. 19 is Grayson Arsenault. He looks to body his way through there and to pull it out from behind the Duke zone. It's chased out front. There's Seth Lawless, who absorbs a bit of a hook and continues on. That's sent the length of the ice by the Dukes, and I think we're going to have an icing. Ladies and gentlemen, at the next stoppage of play, we will have a 50-50 draw. If you want to get your tickets out, the next stoppage of play, we will have our 50-50 draw, and we thank you for your support. So that icing takes the puck down to the end of the ice where the Dukes will be cleanly won, but all too cleanly won, all the way back to the Rebel zone. Deep into the Duke zone again. Here come the Rebels charging. Still fighting for it deep inside the Duke zone. Centered in front. Oh, and Evan McFarlane just had it slip off his stick. There's a good chance. There's Chase on with 2 goals on the night. He keeps it in for the Rebels. Shot in there by Dowling, cleared away. That's Cam Griffin. He's got it in behind. Parker McDonald's going to clear it out for the Dukes, looking to get a centering pass to get him on his horse, and he falls to his knees and loses the puck. There's a setup by Griffin. That's over to former teammate McFarlane and caught cleanly by goaltender Lincoln Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winning 50-50 number, 6610927. The winning ticket number again, 6610927. If you have that winning ticket, you can see Jamie McDonald. He is seated in the yellow seating below section 17. We're underway again with that face-off. That's Brad Sigsworth chasing it deep into the Duke zone. He'll chase after it. That's Reese Gallant for the Rebels. He's got it in his own zone. And there's McKeon Trainer carrying it up for the Rebels. Stick check nicely there by Ramsey McGinnis. And he's got it back. He's going to take it across the blue line, but it doesn't quite get there. The Dukes change personnel. The Rebels are unable to get that up fast enough. McQuillan in his own zone. Oh, it hits the stick or the foot of Ethan Hansen. A clearing pass was deflected into the Rebels bench. A bit unlucky there perhaps for the Dukes, but we'll see a face-off again in the Dukes zone. 15:40 left to play in this middle frame. The Rebels holding a 3-0 lead. Max Campbell on to take the face-off versus York Bistrick. A clean shot, that's deflected. Don't know if Kennedy saw that, but it was clean over his head. It's McKeon Trainer fighting forward for the Rebels in behind the net, and it's cleaned out front, but Chaffee does a smart play there to clear that back in his corner. He chases after with Max Gamble, who intercepts that pass. He's got a shot, just missed the net, did Gamble. Now the Dukes try to break out with it. Caden Zafiris chases after it, and the Rebels are able to clear it out of their own zone again. That's Cam Trainer, throws it in towards the Duke zone, and Chaffee will have to chase after it. He's being worked on by McKeon Trainer. It's their second good battle of this shift. McKeon Trainer comes away with it. There's deflected off a Duke skate, out to Chaffee. He's going to clear it off the glass and partway down the ice. Brogan Chason will chase after it the length of the ice. In this long change second period, the Dukes are working to get some new bodies out there. Chaffee behind his own end to his D partner, Lawless. Lawless gets it out. There's Mossy. Mossy's over to Johnson. The Dukes are away. Clear in front to Mossy. Doesn't quite get the handle to get a clean shot away. And now the Dukes break in, the Rebels break into the Duke zone again. It's close in front. Kennedy's low, he's got to stay there. And now Johnson's going to be on his way, but deflected there smartly by Brogan Chason, who interrupted that pass. Now the Dukes find themselves in their own zone again. Off the glass, cleared out to center by Seth Lawless, but picked off by 55, Reese Gallant. And he's coming in. Hip check there by Lawless, who takes him down, and down again goes Cam Griffin. And I believe we're going to see another Dukes penalty on the play. Looks like a hold. Oh, this may be against actually Cam Griffin, 92 for the Rebels, pardon me. So the Dukes will go on their first man advantage of the afternoon, looking to crack the goose egg that Kobe Mond has put up so far. They'll send out Gasson Proud on the D with McDonald, Sandy McDonald that is, Caden Zafiris, and York Bistrick. And the Rebels will defend with McFarland and Trainer, Jake Campbell, and Christian Cameron. Rebels penalty to number 92, Cam Griffin. 2 minutes for holding. That's Griffin. 2 minutes for holding. So the Dukes are going to try to get themselves a power play goal, or try. They're pushing. There's a clean shot for Gass. Oh, a great blocker save. Another empty shot. Oh, there it is. There it is. A power play goal for the Dukes. Great first shot by Dalton Gass. A lovely save by Mond, and the blocker steered it over, and Bistrick was there. Johnny on the spot. So there's the first one for the Dukes as they try to work their way back into it. Duke's goal scored by number 23, York Bistrick. Assist to number 4, Dalton Gass. What was the goal time? That's Bistrick from Gass at 12:32. So the Dukes are on the board, looking to inch their way back into this game. Here come the Rebels now. There's Sigsworth lugging it across the blue line. He's got help. Clear across, a nice backhand shot by Ian Skierman, who was right there, but Kennedy was up to that challenge. Well centered to receive that shot. Did a nice job to smother any rebound opportunities as well. The 50-50 winner was Terry McCabe, and he generously donated it back to the team, so we thank Terry for his generosity. Here come the Dukes again, looking to grab a second goal. It's going to be extradited from the blue line, and there's Quinn playing in a defensive role. He's got it to Oliver, intercepted by Max Gamble. Seth Lawless is now back on defense. He's going to pull it out, chip it across the blue line, but that is only returned by Reese Gallant. And he makes some slippery moves to get himself across the blue line. He's got a clean shot on Kennedy. No problem there, covered, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 11:13 left in the middle frame. 3-1 for the Rebels. At this point, as I mentioned, most of these players have graduated from the U15 Major AAA League, either from Prince County Warriors, Mid-Isle Matrix, Central Attack, or Eastern Express. So most of these folks have played against each other a lot in their lives. Some have played against each other and are now playing with each other. So it makes for some interesting relationships once the jerseys get changed. The Rebels break out with it again. That's McKeon Trainer. Headmans it up to Grayson Arsenault. Arsenault working to get it deep in the Duke zone. Looks like Arsenault's going to come away from it. Bistrick intercepts that. It's chipped out across the blue line, followed up by Bistrick. He's stopped there by Arsenault, who's looking to make some motion again. Good clean shot, but Kennedy's got the glove there. Arsenault played in the U18 AAA League for the Western Regals last year, so an opportunity for him to play now in the U16 as an overager. So we'll see the face-off to the right of Lincoln Kennedy again. There's a shot by McFarland that missed the net. Chased in there by Griffin, former teammates from Prince County Warriors last year as well. Willem Mossy, Ben Chaffee for the Dukes digging forward in their corner. Over to Noel McQuillan, again a graduate. Last year played in the U18 AAA League for the Pownell Taco Boys. Sent back in by the Rebels. And Ben Chaffee will chase after that. He makes a slick move, but it still ends up in the Dukes' corner. Now here comes Willem Mossy. He sends it up to his former Central Attack teammate, Caden McClernand, who chips it in deeper against Jason. Willem Mossy's got in the zone, looking to center that in front. Johnston's parked in front, a big body. He can't get the puck through. And now, there's a big hit by Willem Mossy. He took out 63 Jake Campbell temporarily. That allowed a shot to come from the point by Nolan McQuillan, but that was gloved by Kobe Mon with a stoppage. Shots are 17-13 for the Rebels, 3-1 where it counts on the goal department. Both goaltenders have been strong today. Now here's a deep puck. Shot by Brad Sigsworth. Just missed the net. Sorry, that was Ian Skierman. He's got a centering pass, and he just missed yet could have been another one of those open net cross crease goals, but Skierman just missed the net. Dukes push it deep into the Rebel zone, looking for number 2. There's Beckett McCabe. Can he get it cleared in front? Gains possession. Jack Gallant's got it now. He's gaining some speed through his zone. Gets it across his own blue line, across the neutral zone. He's bumped there by Seth Lawless. Proud's back behind his own end to take it. And there's Ramsey McGinnis. Gets it up to Quinn again, former teammates of the U15 Central Attack. Quinn's got it deep in the zone. Hansen gonna throw that in behind, not able to get it through. Now he is. Whoops, swing and a miss by Proud. He's able to get the body in front of it and keep McKee and Trainer from moving forward. Dukes are trying to get it out of their own zone. Missing the body a little bit. Kept in there by the Rebels, Luke McKinnon. Dalton Gass has got it behind his own zone, and he's going to go for a skate. He's got it almost past Cam McKenna on Rebels defense, but not quite so. The puck goes back the other end, and they're going to have to regroup, are the Dukes. Puck is cleared into the Rebel zone, and that's Christian Cameron looking to get it headman to McKee and Trainer. He does so. Lincoln Kennedy's going to handle that puck as the third D back there. Kept in by the Rebels, pushed into the corner to the right of Kennedy. Colin Proud's going to try to find his winger, Caden Zafiris. He does so. Zafiris through the center. Sandy McDonald's got a 1-on-3 situation. McDonald trying to get it in front, but he doesn't. And the Rebels clear that down, and they try to make a change. The long change in the second period. A couple new green and yellows coming out. There's a pass that didn't quite click from McQuillan to Bistrick. That one does to Zafiris. Now there's Bistrick looking across the zone. Almost kept onside. McDonald had a skate lace that was just a hair inside. There's McLernan for the Dukes. He's intercepted that pass. He's going to get a shot. Perhaps high, but Mahon gloves that and keeps that under control. And we'll see an offensive zone face-off here for the Dukes. They get their personnel adjusted. Ray Johnson going to come in and take the face-off. He wins it cleanly to Mossy, who's got it back over to Oliver. That's a shot. It was tipped. Mon was there to steer it away. That was tricky. The Dukes were able to keep it in at the blue line, and now it's cleared by the Rebels. They bump along the center ice line. There's Oliver up to McLernan, and that's stick checked by Cole Dowling at center, not allowing the Dukes forward progress. Brogan Chason chips it high. Johnson does a jump to try to keep that in, but it's all the way back. Lawless has got it behind his own zone, not able to get that cleanly pulled out. Lawless will have to reset behind his own net. He's chased there by Ben Milligan, forces it out, and now Chason's got it. He's moving in. He's the 2-goal scorer for the Rebels. He sends it in, but misses on the right side. Still, the Rebels are able to maintain that and keep it in. Now the Dukes Johnson comes away with it. He's got McLernan, he's going to be on his own. Johnson's going to take a shot, and that hits the crossbar. What seemed like a harmless shot was able to catch a piece of the crossbar and go high over the glass. So we'll have a reset there. Parker McDonald, former Central Attack, is going to take that face-off. He gets it all the way into the zone. There's Reese Gallant now. He's got that up to Jake Campbell, and that slips over the stick of Nolan McQuillan, captain for the Dukes. McDonald's is back checking. Oh, he stands up Cam Griffin. Colin Proud, former Eastern Express as well. And the U15, now here's Griffin. Griffin breaks through with Jay Campbell, and there's a big shot, but a great save by Kennedy. He got the shoulder in the way of that. Another shot clean on by Reese Gallant from the D-man. Kennedy saw that clearly, stopped that, and no rebound to speak of. Great action there for Kennedy. Did very well to prevent any further swings and misses by the Rebels. 5:20 to go here in the middle frame with the Rebels leading 3-1. In comparison to both Dukes and Rebels games yesterday, the penalty box has been almost empty today, which is probably pleasing to both sets of coaching staffs. The Dukes are pushing. They have 3 forwards in tight as the Rebels try to break out of their own zone. Here comes Brad Sigsworth. He's going to throw it in, and he runs into Seth Lawless. Stands him up at the line. There's Chaffee. Gets it out to Sandy McDonald. Bistrick's got it back to Chaffee. We've got a 2-on-2. Sandy McDonald's got a good shot, but that's patted away into the corner by Kobe Mon. Chaffee looking to keep that in at the zone. He's stick check there, and away comes 2-on-1. We've got the Rebels making a good move, and that caught the outside of the post. That was a good shot by Ben Wood. Puck is going to clean down the ice, and that's going to be yet another icing against the Dukes. So Wood had a good opportunity there, but that just caught the outside of the post. We've got 2 of the 3 to this point anyhow leading goalies in the league up to today after 4 games. Lincoln Kennedy had no goals and a 1,000 save percentage, and Kobe Mon is 3rd in the league. The Duke's second goalie, second place, Matthew Rooney was in second place at this point for the Dukes. Have had great success in the first 4 games. They find themselves in a 3-1 hole at this point. Jason blasts one in, and that's just off the line. Now Cole Dowling, his partner. Oh, and that's almost an own goal. Inadvertently deflected by a Duke right on. But Kennedy was solid and steady. Again, Jason throws one in but misses. It's clears the zone. And without the stick is Jack Gallant looking to do something. Max Gamble's there to clean it up. All the way up to Grayson Arsenault, who brings it across. He's with Lawless. Lawless is not going to let him through. The Duke zone. Mossy back there digging as well, supporting on the back check. Cole Dowling going to see Jason, who is pinching in. That's 222s. Jason and Lawless, they've had a few good battles this afternoon. It's still behind the Kennedy in the Duke zone. Forechecking there. It looks like Cole Dowling was deep for the Rebels. Cohen Warren keeps that in on the Rebels. Keep the pressure on in the Duke zone. Willem Mossy looking to catch Ramsey McGinnis. No touch there, or perhaps there was a touch, so no icing. Mossy keeps that in. A clearing attempt was let go. Now here's McQuillan. Going to have a bump at neutral zone. Cohen Warren's going to chase after that for the Rebels, but Gavin Oliver's there. He's going to look to push that off the glass. Willem Mossy able to clear that out for the Dukes. Sent right back in there by 55. That's Reese Gallant. The Dukes looking to break out, and they do so. Here's Bray Johnson gaining some momentum and steam. The Dukes get back onside. It's centered. They're going to have to put a little forecheck on. McLernan's digging in there against Luke McKinnon. Oh, the puck finds its way to Mond, who steers it to the corner. Johnson throws it behind the net, and the Rebels are looking to gain out. Here they come, 2-on-2. That's Griffin and McFarland. A nice check there by the Dukes defenseman. McFarland still has it, and he scores! McFarland with a snipe just over the shoulder of Kennedy. Was able to evade the defender and find the smallest of openings, I would say, just above goaltender Kennedy. So we all know those goals late in the period are good for one team and bad for another. They can certainly adjust the momentum of things, and that's going to give the Rebels a 4-1 lead with a minute and change left in this middle frame. Rebels goal scored by number 79, Evan McFarland, unassisted. Rebels goal, number 79, Evan McFarland. You know, we should get in the habit of doing is like, so the Rebels break out, and it's deep inside the Duke zone again. McDonald is up for Proud. Proud to McCabe. He slings it into, and they're going to chase after it, are the Dukes. A long headman pass. Proud's in a race for it. He gets a little bit of help from Chaffee, his D partner, but that's kept in almost by Christian Cameron. And now the Dukes break away. They have a 2-on-1. Gas. Oh, a great stick check there by Cam McKenna, who offered up the body and got the stick in the way. McDonald was all set there for a tap in. And now we have a long lead pass, just missing McKee and Trainer. And it'll go the length of the ice for icing with 24 seconds left to go in the second period, pardon me. So 24 seconds left, and the puck drop to the right of Colby Mon. No doubt the Dukes are going to look to see if they can get a good shot away. Face-off won by the Rebels, who take it behind their own zone. And they clear it out to center. Owen Chaffee has that stick deflected all the way back to Kennedy. The Dukes are going to have to work from their own zone now. A lot on the line in this game. There's their island supremacy, of course. This is the first of many meetings between these two teams. We'll see each other. They'll see each other lots through the winter. I've had 2 exhibition games early in the preseason, 1 each in terms of victory. And now with just 1 second left on the shot, Cole Dowling. Oh, and Kennedy made a great save to keep the lead at 4-1, as Dowling did have a bit of a corner. The blocker save turned that into the corner, and Kennedy was sharp there, that's for sure. So at the end of 2, we have a 4-1 Rebels lead as they take a breather. 23 shots for the Rebels, 17 for the Dukes. We'll be back in a few moments after the second intermission. Well, we're almost set for third period action here in the Battle of Prince Edward Island in the NSU 16 AAA Hockey League. And we're underway. The Rebels take a 4-1 lead against the Dukes into the third period of this Battle of PEI. And the Dukes certainly have some work to do if they're going to keep their unbeaten record hold it intact. And the Rebels are looking to get back into the win column after a 5-2 loss yesterday afternoon against the Dartmouth Voyageurs. Now here are the Dukes coming forward. That's Bistrick and Zafiris fork checking to try to keep that puck in the Rebel zone. Grayson Arsenault, hard working for the Rebels. He's got Beckett McCabe trying to force that puck out. Cohen Warren has got that temporarily for the Rebels, and he's regained possession. Now it's a clearing pass in front. The Dukes intercept that, and Mossy's away. He's got McCabe with him, breaking across the Rebel zone. Mossy's got a clear shot. Oh, well, stopped there by Kobe Mon, and now it's redirected up the end of the ice. Grayson Arsenault is going to dump that into the Duke zone, given chase by Griffin. Intercepted there by the Dukes, Gavin Oliver and Bray Johnson. Now the fourth goal scorer, Evan McFarland, looks to clear that in front, but Mossy does so first. Christian Cameron's there to keep it in for the Rebels. It's behind the net, but the net itself is relocated, so we'll have a stoppage in play. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eastern Dukes would like to thank the following sponsors for their generosity to help ensure a successful season: Island Coastal Services, Fair Isle Ford, Hanson Electric, Harborside Engineering Consultants, Johnson's Fuels, Chucky Sports Excellence, CCM, and today's game day sponsor, Island Auto Sales. Thanks to all those organizations very much. Few bodies falling all over the place here in the last 30 seconds. The Dukes are looking to try to get some forward momentum here. Grab one early if they can and get back into this game. And the Rebels, of course, trying to prevent that from happening. Ian Scarron's back in his own zone. Ramsey McGinnis got some good hockey lineage there. Grandnephew of former NHL star from Morel PEI, Al McAdam. And McGinnis is towards the top of the scoring race here in the NSU 16 AAA League starting out. Dalton Gass lays a big hit, yet the puck tends to get itself back into behind the net. There's Colin Proud chasing after it for the Dukes, who are under pressure. Gass is going to center that. No, he's going to keep that and get it back to his D partner, Proud. Who's going to clear it up to Becca McCabe. Oh, and Sigsworth manages to dump it back in and trips over McKeegan for the Dukes. Certainly a physical game from both sides. The Dukes aren't able to clear that, and now here's Ben Wood got a chance in front. And the Dukes are away with it now. Ramsey McGinnis has got McDonald on one side and Bistrick on the other. They cross the blue line. McGinnis has still got the puck. He centers it, and there's a tip for Sandy McDonald. McGinnis to McDonald, and there's a second goal for the Dukes today. Much needed if they're going to get back into this one. A lovely play. McGinnis lugged that all the way up the length of the ice. I guess I just had to mention shades of Al McAdam from the North Stars and Cleveland Barons. And it seemed to work for McGinnis, and he set up McDonald, who was ready to go just on the side of the net. That's McDonald's fourth of the season, and perhaps, that's McGinnis's seventh point on the season already. Duke's goal scored by number 15, Sandy McDonald. Assist to number 9, Ramsey McGinnis. That's McDonald from McGinnis. I'll need the time, maybe 2. Yeah. So the Dukes have got some life in them now with 16 minutes left to go in the final frame. That's Max Gamble for the Rebels, working hard in the opposite zone. McQuillan's got it up to McCabe. Into the feet of Johnson. That pass was intercepted by the Rebels. Chased back out by Reese Glenn. Now it's back out to center where Lawless will regroup and start again. He's got it to Oliver. That cross ice pass is intercepted by Gamble. The Dukes will try yet again. Lawless is able to slip his way out of his own zone. And there's Johnson. Lawless is going to pinch in and grab that on the half wall, but just misses. Now it's one-on-one. Oliver is back there for the Dukes to keep that away from Grayson Arsenault. Oliver's got that to Mossy in his own end, and that's intercepted there by Ben Wood. Now here come the Dukes. There's Mossy. He's clearing. It's 3-on-3 now. Great pass to McCabe. Becca McCabe with a clean shot on net. Mond has got a good save. And digging for it was Bray Johnson. And that's going to attract some attention. We're going to have a face-off outside of the Duke zone. A great pass and shot there. And a lovely save by Mond, who was able to smother any rebound. Shots on goal. 15 minutes remaining in the third period. 23 for the Rebels and 20 for the Dukes. So Hansen versus Wood for the face-off, won by the Dukes and thrown back in. Now Parker McDonald chips that and chases it into the Rebel zone. Proud's got that to Gass, who slings it up to Quinn and just out of reach for him. Here comes Hansen to follow that up. Dukes throw it in. Mond is there to steer that into the corner. Proud to Gass. He's 3-4 checking. Trying desperately to get that next goal. Pushed across center by defenseman Christian Camera. Here's a break for 9. This is Ben Milligan. He's close. A great defensive play by Gass to chase back and intercept that. That could have been goal number 5. Certainly a good chance there. Now Arsenault's looking strong across the blue line. He's in all the way. And Kennedy was able to close the pads and shut the 5-hole. Arsenault had some speed for the Rebels, looking for another goal. Kennedy was certainly equal to the challenge on that one. Dukes win the face-off, but are forechecked and kept in there by Evan McFarland of the Rebels. McGinnis, the second goal scorer, gets it around to McQuillan. He's got it back to Chaffee, but that pass is just off, and the Rebels throw it towards the net, just off the side of the net. Now it's trapped on the back of the net. Rebels forechecking hard, hemming the Dukes in their own zone. Mossy's got it now. He's going to elect to bang it off the glass and throw it towards the end of the ice. That one's going to cleanly be on the goaltender, so there'll be no icing, and Mond is going to cover that. So to the Dukes' advantage, they're going to have a face-off to the left of goaltender Mond. .13-18 remaining in the third period. The Rebels get that through, but Lawless turns quickly at his own red line and throws it back in. Here come the forechecking Dukes. That's Sandy McDonald and York Bistrick looking to get the puck towards the front of the net. He's got Caden Zafiris in front if he could get it to him. Oliver pinches in on the D for the Dukes. The puck does come across the blue line into center. Oh, and we're going to see a Rebels penalty. A shot from behind. Ben Wood knocked over Caden Zafiris, and we have a cross-checking infraction. That's going to send the Dukes to the man advantage. We'll see if they can capitalize an inch closer towards their opponent's lead of 4-2. Rebels penalty to number 91, Ben Wood. 2 minutes for cross-checking. That's Wood for cross-checking. So the Dukes are on the man advantage now. They have Gass, Proud, Bistrick, Zafiris, and McDonald as personnel. Proud looking to get that deep, and they're looking to get their power play set up. There's another push from behind, and this one's going to go against the Dukes. This is an interesting situation. We have an extra man. Here's Luke McKinnon for the Rebels. He just lost the puck. Still waiting to be touched by the Dukes. And we have some more infractions coming up. We'll let the referees get this settled in. Well, that was a great rush by defenseman Luke McKinnon of the Dukes to create a scoring chance. Dukes penalty to number 6, Colin Proud. 2 minutes for roughing. That's 6, Proud, 2 minutes for roughing at 12:03. Warding? Oh, sorry. Oh boy! Are we going to have ourselves an exciting last 11 minutes and 35 seconds. Oh, while we were sorting out the penalties, the Dukes were able to score their third goal of the game. Even strength, so the penalties stay as they are. Willem Mossy was able to find the back of the net for the Dukes and get them 1 goal closer. Hard to take down Brogan Chase on, but Nolan McQuillan was able to do that. And we got the puck cleared over the glass. I think we're going to see that one outside the blue line as Chason and McQuillan get to know each other a little bit more. So the face-off is going to be outside the Duke zone. Hansen and Milligan are be the centermen to deal with this one. Won by Milligan, back to Chason. From Dowling over to Dowling. Duke's third goal, scored by number 12, Willem Mossy. Assist to number 4, Dalton Gass. And to number 5, Nolan McQuillan. Time of the goal was 11:35. That's Mossy from Gass and McQuillan at 11:35. Pardon me if you're hearing me do the in-house announcing. I'm double shifting today. 1 voice, 2 microphones. But we should have a great 10 minutes of final competition here this afternoon. The Dukes have scored 2 unanswered. They're trying to climb all the way back into this. Nobody wants to let the other team win in this battle of PEI. Rebels are on a penalty power play for the next 10 seconds. McGinnis, McDonald to McCabe. Oh, it's set up to McDonald. Oh, he was in all alone, and Mon made a great save. McDonald had the game tire on his stick. It was a great feed by Beckett McCabe. The Dukes seem to have found some life here in the last 5 minutes. Here's McDonald again. Attempted centering pass to 55. It was Reese Gallant, intercepted that one. Now the Dukes looking to break out. We have Seth Lawless. Caden Zafiris is going to throw that over to Gavin Oliver, who chips it forward. Dukes were changing, and now intercepted by Zafiris. And now here comes Evan McFarland throwing that deep and going to go chase it himself. Gas is back for the Dukes. He loses it momentarily. Oliver for the Dukes throws that towards the boards and dumps against McFarland. Now the Dukes have Lawless chasing again. Going to outrace Gallant to the power. Almost. Gallant was quick to get back there on defense for the Rebels. Here's McDonald with a 3-on-1 chance. A chance for the Dukes score. They have climbed all the way back into this game. A lovely setup from Sandy McDonald to Caden Zafiris. And boy, we have ourselves a barn burner now. I think if you have the grass to cut outside, folks, you better hold on for another 8 minutes and 52 seconds. You're not going to want to turn away from this one. Duke's goal, scored by number 14, Caden Zafiris. Assist to number 15, Sandy McDonald. That's Zafiris from McDonald at 8:52. Looking for more. Mond has that temporarily. A few come loose, but the referee was unable to cite it, and he did what he's supposed to do, which is blow it dead. So 3 on has managed to get themselves back in this game. The first of many, and an already established rivalry between the Western Rebels and the Eastern Dukes. Race won by the Devils, but rebounded over the glass, and we're going to do it all over again. Lots of pounding on the bench as Gamble and Hansen do that again in the other corner. Oh, there's a slick pass. Now Jack get it back to by Dalton. He's going to get it through. It's kicked forward to by Parker McDonald. Gas at the blue line, throws it in deep. Luke McKinnon for the Rebels is going to chase after it. He's going to pull it up to McKinnon Trainer. There's a clash of sticks. Now Proud's got it for Gas, and he sends it the length of the ice. No one able to pick that up, so it's going to be going to send all the way down back to the left of goaltender Lincoln Kennedy. The 16 triple 4-0, and the Rebels are just one game back at 3-1. So this is a early on in the season for both teams. That's Ben Wood, who's looking to get the puck centered for the Rebels in the Duke zone. Gas takes behind his own zone, behind his own net. He's chased there by Ben Milligan. Rebels. There's a breakout pass. It's a high one for McCabe. He's able to take it down, but not cleanly corral it. And now the Rebels are looking to go again. There's a . 5 after it. The four checkers for the Rebels are in. There's McQuillan behind his own zone. He's got it up to Wood. Excuse me, McCabe. McCabe sees Mossy coming down the left way. Oh, broken up. Throws it in high above everybody. 29 left in the third period. Will it be our final frame or will there be more action? Going to tell all. Bistric versus Griffin. Oh, sticks are flying high, but nonetheless, the puck is deep, still in the Rebel zone. There's Andy McDonald against Brogan Chason. Two big bodies battling for it. It gets deep in the Duke zone. Here goes McQuillan chasing after it. McQuillan's going to wind up behind his own net. He's got a little bit of skating room and some speed. Big Nolan McQuillan, Duke's captain. He's got it all the way through the blue, across the blue line, deep into the Rebel zone. He's in behind the Rebels' net. He's still got defensive part. No. Rubbed up nicely there by Pierce was Evan McFarlane of the Rebels. Prevent that from going any further. At this point, 5:43 left in the third period, we are tied. Both teams on the third game of a three-game weekend. A matter of how much stamina, how many legs we have left. Ray Johnson chips it cleanly across to Beckett McCabe, who throws it in and chases after it. Deep in the Rebel zone. There's Christian Cameron to pull it out for the Rebels. Mossy turns and keeps it back in. Back in. Johnson's in the left corner, chasing after it. Proud holds it at the blue line. And Cameron's going to step back down for his Rebels. He's going to clear it off the glass all the way down the length of the ice. And we're going to see an icing with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left. It's been, as predicted, a very exciting afternoon of hockey. Face-off won by the Rebels and pushed out over center. Proud throws it back, and McDonald neatly sends it to center. Quinn leaves it for Hansen. Hansen throws it deep into the zone. He's going to chase after it against Gallant. Brad Sigsworth's got it for the Rebels now, but McDonald's his own zone. Pads and stayed out. Gas keeps it at his own blue line. In. And Quinn is going to chase after. Got two. Open zone. There's Gas on the right wing. He's pinching it. The net. He's trying to throw it in front. So Rebels as they break out. Ben Woods trying on the puck. He's able to get it out and throw it deep. Chased after there by Jack Gallant of the Rebels. McQuillan throws his man to the ground. Max Gamble trying to center it in front. There's McDonald trying to send it out, but no. Rebels are able to keep that in. Gasso gets it away. Sorry, Gamble was there, but he couldn't beat Lincoln Kennedy. And the legs and the minds have to be very, very tired after, again, a three-game weekend for both teams. So it may be a matter of which team makes the fewest mistakes. A shot in from Chason looking for the hat trick. But Chason, his attempt was stopped by Kennedy, who gloved that, and will do it all again with under 4 minutes to go. Back to Zafiris, backhands it across his own blue line, chased it. He gets there first and dumps it towards the Rebels' end. He's on in front of his own. He clears it out, and that's intercepted by Bistrick and sent right back. Delayed offside, pulls the Dukes out barely, but they're in for checking again. Here come the Rebels. Pass of, Grayson Arsenault. He's unable to retrieve it, and there's Lawless who throws it in. Not going to be icy. Lawless is going to chase after his own pass, and he's got it, and he's taken down. He may have fallen on his own. Here's Chase lugging the puck from his defensive position. He's got a trade, the pass. Now the Dukes are, not able to clear that. 3 minutes to reset here. Less than 3 minutes to go in this tie game. That's cleared into the Dukes bench. And we'll see the set face-off just to the left of Lincoln Kennedy. Cam Griffin in for the Rebels against Willem Mossy for the Dukes. Won by the Rebels, and it slips out across the blue line. Christian Cameron gives chase by Ray Johnson, and the Rebels push it in deep. No icing on that play as Proud back to defend. He's got it behind his own net. He chases dangerously. There's a pass in front, intercepted by Dalton Gass, and he's going to try to skate it out. Cam McKenna's in on defense for the Rebels. That's thrown in front. We're going to have a delayed penalty here, it looks like. We've got a 2-minute head contact coming. We have to determine to which team. So the Dukes are going to have to kill this one off with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. That's Lawless in his own end, chips it out. Not quite out, kept in there by 88 Cam Skierman. Lawless is working to defend in his own end. Becca Quinn, that one gets out. Glove by McKenna, he's got it again. Dukes are going to and there could be no call. The Dukes are able to get that out of their own zone again as the Rebels reset. Two minutes for head contact. That's Gas for head contact. So a little more than a minute and a half left in regulation. We have a 4-4 tie. The Rebels have a minute. The Dukes work to maintain the tie. Some forechecking by Zafiris in the Rebel zone. That's Ian Skierman, throws it deep. Lawless chases after it against Grayson Arsenault. Both played in the U18 AAA League here in the island last season. Sorry, that's Ben Wood, pardon me, not Arsenault. Reversed my numbers. Just about a number. It's centered in front by the Rebels. Stopped there and cleared the length of the ice. Lawless is going to get off, and the Dukes will change all four members. Under a minute to play now, and 30 seconds left on the penalty. Max to set something up. He's in the corner against Colin Proud. The play and regulation. Out to 55, Reese Gallant. He finds McKean Trainer, back to Gallant. Clean catch there by Lincoln Kennedy as Rebels were on the doorstep waiting to pounce. We're going to see a timeout called as well. So the Rebels use their timeout. They're going to try with 30 seconds left and 7 seconds, left on the man advantage to set up their offensive play. Referees calling teams back to the face-off circle. Fifth game of the season for both teams, and this is a nail-biter right to the end. Here we go. Mossy wins that for the Dukes. That's going to be cleared out. The penalty is over. Johnson is going to forecheck with Beckett McKay for the Dukes. He's pinning the Rebel defenseman up against the board. Now cleared out. 12 seconds remaining. The Rebels get that deep. Proud's got to be careful. He got an interception. Oh my goodness! An interception. And Ben Milligan had the game on his stick, but Lincoln Kennedy said, not today. Wow. With less than 5 seconds left. Holy moly. Less than 5 seconds left. The Rebels have the positional advantage. They're going to take the face-off. Cohen Warren's got it down there. It's won by the Dukes, and Lawless is just going to eat it, maybe. No, it's tipped out and cleanly out, and we're going to go to some extra time. Everyone's going to take a moment to catch their breath, but this one is not over yet. Not a shootout, right? 5 minute over. We're going to go to a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime. And if you wanted something to spice up your Monday afternoon, this is it for sure. If we looked at the score clock, everything is almost even. Goals are 4-4, shots are 30-29 in favor of the Dukes as we enter the fourth period of play. Nobody wants to relinquish this one. The Rebels will send out Grayson Arsenault, Cohen Griffin, and Cole Dowling on defense. The Dukes will counter with Willem Mossy, Bray Johnson, and Nolan McQuillan on defense. Lots of skating room. Who's got the legs left after 9 periods of play this weekend? Warner looking to get in. He stopped nicely there by McQuillan. McQuillan's got to regain the puck. He's got it to Johnson. He's got some skating room. He sees Mossy coming through the neutral zone. Johnson's going to take it through. He's looking for Mossy. He's got Mossy open front, and he just couldn't get the handle on the puck. That was an excellent setup. The Dukes have it. Mossy's got it again. Oh, and he just missed outside. So far, the best 2 opportunities have been to the Dukes. Sometimes these 3-on-3 situations are who's going to make the only mistake. And we know it can be a costly one if it happens. The Dukes keep it in there. Not letting the Rebels gain possession of the puck. That's Mossy working behind the zone, behind the Dukes, the Rebels zone. He's got it back to McQuillan, and oh, that was dangerous as Grayson Arsenault just about broke away from McQuillan. Legs have to be tired, hearts have to be pounding. The play is certainly slowed down. McDonald is on with Proud and McCabe for the Rebels. Wood, Gamble. Oh, a great shot in there. Mon makes a lovely save. That was another good scoring chance. I believe that's 3 so far for the 2 shots on the net. Now there's a giveaway. McDonald quickly through the legs again. And now Gamble stick checked by McDonald, forechecking. We've got a 2-on-1 again. Oh, here's open front. Oh, just over the stick of Ben Wood. That was a smart play by Gamble. Some are calling for a trip. We're not going to see it now, it doesn't look like. There's Gamble in his own zone. Looking to push the Rebels forward. Reach Glantz got it now for the Rebels. Throws it towards Ben Wood. He's cleanly checked by McGinnis. McGinnis has got McDonald. They combined for a goal earlier there. In front, Mon with a stretch and a save. McDonald's got it again. He's trying to pass to McGinnis. Another big save by Mond. Great shot and feed by McDonald's and McGinnis. Chances, but Mond has closed the door so far. Now here's Cam Griffin for the Rebels. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the 3-on-3 overtime. Griffin's got it, working against Lawless. He centers it in front. Kennedy's going to cover that and give everyone a little chance to catch their breath, perhaps including the announcer. Couldn't ask for much more today in this first regular season meeting between the Island counterparts, the Rebels and the Dukes. It's been everything we'd hoped for. And 5 minutes more and possibly more. Sandy McDonald's circling in his own end. McFarland lost the stick. There's a clean pass to Massey. Massey against Chason and Griffin. He's got a clean shot. Johnson. Oh, a great toe save by Mond. McQuillan's got it on his own D. Stick check there by Griffin. They're going to chase back to their own end to regain possession and set things up differently. Look out, look out, look out! That was a giveaway, and here we see a clean pass across. Tip Chason regains possession. If the Dukes can send it, they've got a free man. There's Mossy on the breakaway. Chason's coming back. Mossy with a shot. It hits the post! It hits the post! My goodness! Wow! Mossy was wide open. He hit the post and Mond jumped on the rebound. Oh, baby. Given the chances the Dukes have had in this overtime, I don't know if the game should still be going, but it is. Thanks to a number of stellar saves by Mond and one friendly goalpost. Proud works it in front. He tips in front by McCabe. Mond is there again. Certainly keeping his team from heading to the showers yet. So Bistrick, McCabe, and Proud for the Dukes. And Arsenault, Chason, and oh, here's a break for Arsenault. Here's an Arsenault. Oh, he's got it, and it's in. It's in. Grayson Arsenault with a breakaway, and the Rebels are going to take this first edition of Rebels versus Dukes with just under 1 minute to play. Wow, an exciting, exciting game. Finishes in an exciting manner, as often does on 3-on-3 hockey. Well, the fans who are here in person, you are at home, treated to one heck of a hockey game this afternoon, and there'll be plenty more between these two teams as they contend for first place rather, in the NSU 16 AAA League. That will leave the Dukes with their only blemish on the season. So they stand at a record of 4-1, and the Dukes climb to a record of 4-1. Halifax area, we thank you for tuning in. We wish you all a good Monday afternoon.